Hi everyone! Welcome aboard to my channel. It's me again, Jessa, your cabin crew. And our video for today is the most requested topic. I will be sharing with you the updated step-by-step hiring process on how to become a cabin crew in the airline company where I am working. Maybe some of you already know where I work, but for the information of everybody, I'm working for the flag carrier of the Philippines and I've been flying for 4 years now. I applied last 2015, so the hiring process that I went through was different compared to what I'm going to share with you today. Just remember that everything that I will be saying here are just based on my own experience and from the information that I gathered from the newly hired cabin crew in our airline company. So if you are planning to apply to a different airline, their hiring process, qualifications, and standards might be a little different, but some of the airline companies, especially the airlines here in the Philippines, some of these steps are also the same with their hiring process. So if you want to become a cabin crew, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, click like, subscribe, and hit the bell button because we are about to take off. Number one is ask yourself. You have to assess and reflect on yourself why you really want to become a flight attendant. You have to know your reasons or what inspired you to become a flight attendant. It could be the salary or the benefits, or you also want to experience the hashtag cabin crew life, or when you were still a kid, you saw a flight attendant and then she inspired you or he inspired you, then it made you decide that you also want to become a flight attendant in the future. There are a lot of reasons on why you want to become a flight attendant, but only you can answer that question. So if you already have an answer to that question, ask yourself, are you willing to sacrifice your time with your family and friends, especially on your important events in your life? And are you willing to be rebased away from your home? Now, if your answer is yes, then you have to decide what airline company you want to apply. Number two, research. Do a background check about the airline you are planning to apply. You have to know their history, the flight destinations that they fly, the salary or the benefits, and also know the requirements, qualifications, and standard of that airline company. You can watch tutorial videos on how to do your hair and makeup, or read some blogs on how to ace your impact interview and also how to dress on your impact interview. If you want to learn how to do your hair and makeup or do a flight attendant hair and makeup, you can check my vlogs. It's on my channel. The one up here, it will lead you to that video. Number three is prepare yourself and your requirements. This is a time-consuming step because if you don't have the requirements yet, meaning you have to accomplish those requirements. The most important requirements are the passport. If you go to your impact interview, they might ask a photocopy of your passport or a proof that you are getting a passport. And another one is, of course, your resume. You have to make sure that you are already making your resume. And the basic requirements are your transcript of records, diploma, government IDs, your photos like your 2x2 picture, and your whole body picture. Make a 2 to 3 minute speech about yourself and practice that speech. Practice also your looks like your hair and makeup, and practice your smile as well, your posture, and walking. Prepare your corporate attire and make sure that you look good on it. Number four is send your resume. Make sure that your resume is prepared and adjusted based on the specific job that you're applying for, which is the flight attendant job, and also put your latest photo on your resume. Then once your resume is done, you can send it through online. Some of the airline companies have their websites and they put the email on where you can send your resume, or you can go directly to their HR. Once your resume is sent, Be prepared for number 5. Number 5 is the phone interview. The HR or someone from the HR will call you and ask you some personal questions. It will be a brief interview about yourself. They will ask you about your height, your weight, your current job if you have a job, and where you are located at the moment. Number 6 is your impact interview. This is your most awaited step because this is the time that you make a good first impression. You have to go there looking professional, confidently ready, and be sure that your corporate attire is neat and clean. Once you arrive to the venue, make sure that you wear your beautiful smile and greet everybody. There will be 2 to 3 interviewers and they will ask you to tell them about yourself in 2 to 3 minutes. They will also ask you to stand and walk and read a spiel in English and Tagalog. For the guys, they will ask you to roll your sleeves up to here. And for the girls, they will ask you to remove your coat so that they can check your arms and see if there are visible scars or visible tattoos. Once you pass the impact interview, you can proceed to number 7. Number 7 is initial medical. They will check your vision or your eyesight, your height, and your weight if it is proportionate with your height. Number 8, reassessment. It will be like an impact interview to the next level. Aside from asking you personal questions, expect situational questions as well. So make sure that you do your research or you did your research before going to the reassessment. And again, they will check your skin, but this time they won't be so strict about it because they will just visually check your skin, especially on your face. Number 9 is group dynamics. This is a new step because I think they just added this one last year. So they will put you in a group, 5 to 7 members, and then they will give you a topic to discuss. Basically, they'll just check or they just want to know if you are a good team player. Number 10, exams. There will be 3 sets of exams. First is the IQ test. Second is the customer service skills. Third is the integrity test. For the IQ test, it will be composed of vocabulary, abstract, and basic math. And for the customer service skills, they will test how you handle your passengers or your customers into a given situation. And the third exam is the integrity test. They will just send it to you through email so you can answer this on your home or at home. They just want to test your consistency and your honesty. Number 11 is your API or your executive panel interview. This is the make it or break it step. So make sure that before you go to your API, you did your research about the airline company, their background, the flight destinations that they fly, anything or everything about their company. And also prepare for situational questions again, personal questions, everything under the sun. And also be confident and be natural because the panelists or the interviewers, they love stories about you. They want to hear interesting stories about you. So just be natural and be yourself. And also, very important, wear your smile and be professional because some of the interviewers are cabin services managers, pursers, head cabin crew, or senior cabin crew. Number 12 is your final medical. So I have here my copy so that I won't make a mistake on the medical exams that you are going to undergo. So here, you're gonna parang teacher. So under the medical exam or your final medical exam, they will check your CBC, your vision test, your eye test, drug test, urine, physical exam, x-ray, and also stool exam. Number 13 is the most exciting yet nerve-wracking step. Bakit?
Paano 13?
13. 13. Di mo na lang na number 1 dito.
Comedy, no?
Kung ba yan? Dapat seryoso tong vlog na to eh. Okay. And number 13. Ano ba? Number 13 is the most awaited, exciting, and nerve-wracking step because it's training time. The training will last 2 to 3 months. There will be a series of exams every day. For the passing grade, for the safety, it's 90%. For the service, it's 80%. So most probably, you are only allowed to have, I think, 2 to 3 mistakes per exam. And they will give you 3 lifelines. If you fail 3 times, then they can remove you from the training. So make sure that you take this training seriously. You have to study very hard because every sacrifices and everything that you will do on the training or during the training will be worth it. A tip or advice while on training, because there will be times that you are going to have a difficult times or you will think of giving up. Think again why you started this training or why you are there. Number 14, this is after your graduation, your probationary period. So you are already flying. Congratulations to you.
I believe I can fly.
They will check you after 6 months. Again, there will be written exam that you have to pass. There will be panel interview again. They will test you if you really know the airline company that you are working for and you know their services. And if you still remember your safety standards. If you want to know more about the probationary period and what you are going to experience on your training as well, I will be doing a separate vlog about it. But for my next vlog, I will do the do's and don'ts on your impact interviews, so make sure to stay tuned. Again, this is Jasmine Mangubat, your cabin crew. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell because we are about to land.